Have you ever felt like you're slowing down a little more each year? Maybe your arms don't quite lift like they used to, or walking up the stairs leaves you catching your breath. Even though you haven't changed much in your routine, it's not sudden, it's subtle, but it's there. The quiet loss of strength that seems to creep in with age. Now, aging is something we all go through, but feeling weak, unsteady, or disconnected from your own body doesn't have to be part of the deal. In fact, feeling strong, balanced, and full of life is possible. It's still very possible, especially when you know the right things to give your body. In this video, I'm going to share 5 natural powders that are simple, science-backed, and incredibly effective for rebuilding your muscles and restoring your energy after 60. These aren't miracle fixes. They're quiet helpers, tools you can stir into your day to gently support your body from the inside out. And let me tell you, the last powder on the list might just surprise you the most. It's unlike anything you've tried before. It could be exactly what your body has been needing. So stay with me until the end. While you're here, if something in this video resonates with you, I'd love to hear it. Leave a comment and share your thoughts or your own experience. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us here on Zen Health, where we explore simple ways to live stronger, healthier, and happier after 60. All right, let's begin. And the first powder on our list might sound familiar, but chances are you've never seen it quite like this. Let's talk about whey protein. Might bring to mind bodybuilders at the gym chugging protein shakes. But it's not just for building bulging biceps. It could actually be one of the most powerful tools for older adults to protect and rebuild the strength they feel slipping away. As we age, our muscles naturally lose mass. This doesn't happen all at once. It's gradual, quiet, and often goes unnoticed until one day you realize it's a little harder to get up from the couch or maintain your balance. It doesn't feel quite right. This process is called sarcopenia, and it affects nearly every person over 60 to some degree. Research from Harvard and other major institutions has shown that there's a powerful way to push back, and whey protein is right at the center of that solution. What makes whey protein special is how quickly your body can absorb it and how rich it is in something called leucine. Leucine is a specific amino acid that acts like a light switch for your muscles. It turns on the process your body uses to rebuild muscle tissue. Here's where it gets interesting. When you're younger, your body responds easily to any kind of protein, but as you get older, your muscles become more resistant. They need a louder signal, and leucine provides exactly that. Whey protein has more leucine than almost any other protein on the planet. Now let me paint you a picture. Imagine you've just finished your morning walk or maybe done a bit of gardening. If you were to have a small smoothie afterward with just 1 scoop of whey protein stirred in, your muscles would receive a rich dose of amino acids are crucial for muscle rebuilding and repair, especially during what researchers refer to as the anabolic window. This is when your body is ready to receive the necessary materials for muscle growth. A recent study showed that older adults who consumed whey protein daily while engaging in light resistance exercises, such as using resistance bands or standing from a chair, gained more lean muscle and improved their leg strength compared to those who exercise without weights. Better balance is essential. These aren't just numbers on a chart. These are real people gaining the ability to walk longer distances, stand with more confidence, and even reduce their risk of falls, which can be a serious concern past 60. I have a friend named William, 72 years old. A year ago, he told me he felt like his legs were giving up on him, and even standing in line at the grocery store made him tired. At his doctor's suggestion, he started adding whey protein to his breakfast, just a scoop blended into his morning oatmeal with a bit of cinnamon. 3 months later, he told me something that stuck with me. I feel like my legs belong to me again. It wasn't dramatic. He wasn't sprinting around the block, but he could get through his day without worrying about his legs failing him. That's the kind of quiet victory that really matters. Now, I won't pretend whey protein is perfect for everyone. Some folks are lactose intolerant, and even though many whey products today are processed to remove most of the lactose, it's always good to start slow and see how your body responds. There are also whey isolate. Options that are gentler on the stomach and the flavor have come a long way. You can find it in vanilla, chocolate based, or even unflavored, allowing you to mix it into soups, smoothies, or yogurt without significantly altering the taste. What matters is not the brand or the flavor, but the habit of adding whey protein once a day, especially after light activity, which sends your body a clear message: let's rebuild. The amazing thing is, your body listens. Even in your 70s or 80s, your muscles are still capable of repair and renewal. Need the right support. Now, let's talk about something a bit gentler, especially for those of you who might have trouble with dairy. Pea protein shouldn't be underestimated. We're not talking about sitting down with a plate of mushy green vegetables. This is something far more powerful, yet surprisingly easy on the body. Pea protein powder comes from yellow split peas, and it's one of the best plant-based options for rebuilding strength, especially if you're over 60 and looking for something that's both nourishing and easy to digest. One wonderful aspect of pea protein is its richness in a special amino acid called arginine. While arginine may not receive as much attention as leucine or protein overall, it plays a significant role in opening up blood vessels and enhancing blood flow. Consider it nature's way of facilitating the movement of nutrients throughout your body, which is crucial for your muscles. Good circulation ensures that your muscles receive what they need to heal, grow, and remain active. And rest assured, being plant-based does not diminish its effectiveness. Effective, in fact. A 2023 study looked at older adults and compared how their muscles responded to pea protein versus whey protein. The researchers expected whey to come out ahead. After all, it's been the gold standard for years. However, what they found was surprising. Both groups showed similar muscle protein synthesis, meaning their bodies were equally able to use the protein to build and repair muscle as long as the dose was high enough. Pea protein stood toe-to-toe with whey. That's a big deal, especially for those who avoid it. Dairy due to lactose intolerance or simply preferring plant-based options with pea protein. You're still getting all the essential amino acids, the building blocks your muscles crave, but without the bloating or discomfort that sometimes comes from milk-based powders. Let me share a story with you. My friend Elizabeth, 69 years old, had always struggled with her digestion. Every time she tried a new protein supplement, it either upset her stomach or left her feeling heavy. One day, she gave pea protein a try. Blended into her morning smoothie, almond milk, a frozen banana, and a dash of cinnamon, she mentioned. It felt like my body just accepted it. Soon after, she began to feel steadier on her feet, experienced less fatigue while walking to the park, had longer-lasting energy throughout the day, and, most importantly, her stomach remained calm. That's the beauty of pea protein. It's gentle on the gut, yet effective where it counts. Additionally, since it's free of common allergens like dairy, gluten, and soy, it's a safe option for many seniors who need to be cautious about their diet. Wondering how to use it? The answer is simple. Just like whey, stir it into a smoothie, sprinkle it into your oatmeal, or mix it into a bowl of soup or mashed sweet potatoes. Most unflavored pea proteins blend in easily and won't overpower your food. If you prefer a little flavor, there are vanilla and chocolate versions that taste surprisingly pleasant. The key, as always, is consistency. Just like tending to a garden, the flowers don't bloom overnight, but with a steady routine, you'll begin to notice small changes, like walking longer. Without rest, getting out of a chair with less effort, feeling like your legs are more dependable. That's the kind of progress pea protein supports. Slow, steady, and sustainable. One thing to keep in mind is that pea protein does have a slightly different texture compared to whey. It might feel a bit thicker or earthier, but many people get used to it quickly, especially when they start to notice how much better they feel. Now, let's take a gentle turn and talk about something that's often overlooked when we think about muscle health: collagen. You may have heard of it in skincare ads or beauty creams, but collagen's real magic goes much deeper than wrinkles or skin. For seniors, especially, collagen is one of the most important ingredients in keeping your body moving smoothly and feeling supported from the inside out. So what is collagen really? It's a protein, but not just any protein. It's what holds everything together. Think of it like scaffolding inside your body. It forms the structure of your tendons, ligaments, cartilage, and even the connective tissue that wraps around your muscles as we age. Our collagen levels drop, which is part of why joints ache, knees crack, and muscles don't feel as firm as they once did. But here's the good news: collagen peptides, a powdered form that's broken down for easier absorption, can help replenish what is quietly being taken away. Now, I'll be honest, collagen isn't a powerhouse for muscle growth the way whey or pea protein is. It's low in leucine and some other amino acids that directly stimulate muscle building. However, where collagen shines is in a different, equally important role: supporting the framework around your muscles. Think of your muscles like the engine of a car. Collagen is the suspension system. You can have strong muscles, but if your tendons and ligaments are weak, everything feels unstable. That's why studies on seniors using collagen peptides are so exciting. In one clinical trial from Germany, older men with age-related muscle loss did simple resistance exercises, like squats using a chair or light hand weights, and took 15 grams of collagen peptides daily. After just 12 weeks, they not only gained more lean, muscle gains were observed in the group that trained with collagen, alongside improved strength and a rare decrease in fat mass. Most supplements don't impact body fat, but collagen enhanced their ability to utilize the movements they were already performing. One of my favorite stories is about a woman named Anne, 68 years old, who began adding collagen to her afternoon tea. She had low expectations, simply wanting to alleviate her stiff knees, but after 2 months, she realized she could navigate stairs more easily, confidently. Her words resonated as if something finally clicked. "My legs feel more connected again." That's not a scientific term, of course, but it speaks volumes about what collagen does. It reconnects the pieces quietly and gently. Here's something even better: collagen peptides are almost completely tasteless and odorless. You can stir them into coffee, mix them into soup, or even blend them into smoothies, and you won't even notice they're there. Plus, they're easy on the stomach, with almost no side effects reported, even for older adults. With sensitive digestion, another surprising benefit of collagen is that it supports joint comfort, bone density, and skin elasticity. This is due to its high content of glycine and proline amino acids, which are essential for repairing tissue throughout the body, including muscles, bones, joints, and the lining of your gut. I always encourage pairing collagen with vitamin C, such as a slice of orange or a few strawberries, because vitamin C helps your body utilize it effectively. The collagen more effectively is like handing someone a hammer and nails. Collagen provides the materials and vitamin C helps you build with them. Let's turn our attention now to something that might surprise you: brown rice protein powder. When you hear the word rice, you probably think of a soft side dish, maybe something you've enjoyed with dinner for decades. But tucked away in each grain of brown rice is something far more powerful than most people realize: protein that, when carefully extracted, becomes a gentle yet effective tool to help rebuild muscle, especially for older adults. Now, brown rice protein doesn't have the flashy reputation of whey or the trendy plant-based buzz of pea protein, but it does have a soothing hypoallergenic nature that makes it ideal for anyone with a sensitive stomach, food allergies, or chronic inflammation. As we age, our digestive systems don't always behave the way they used to. Many seniors struggle with gas, bloating, or discomfort after meals, especially when trying to add more protein into their diets. Diet is where brown rice protein steps in with a quiet kind of grace. It's easy to digest, free of dairy, gluten, and soy, and yet when taken in the right amount, it can build muscle just as effectively as whey. I know that sounds almost too good to be true, but the science backs it up. In a study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, researchers gave one group of people 48 g of brown rice protein after exercise, and another group the same amount of whey protein 8 weeks later. Both groups had gained the same amount of muscle and strength. The study focused on younger adults. But the takeaway is powerful. When given enough rice protein, it holds its own. For seniors, especially those who are vegetarian, vegan, or dairy sensitive, this could be the missing piece in their muscle health puzzle. Let me tell you about someone I worked with, Mr. Thompson, a 76-year-old, soft-spoken, retired math teacher. He had developed a sensitivity to both dairy and soy over the years and had been avoiding most protein supplements altogether. His doctor told him he was losing muscle faster than normal, and he felt it too. Getting out of bed took more effort, and his arms felt weak when lifting grocery bags. We started him on brown rice protein, just one scoop blended into a warm bowl of pumpkin soup every evening. Months in, he told me something simple but meaningful. I don't dread getting up in the morning anymore. You see, the strength we lose over time doesn't just affect how we move, it affects how we feel. And small changes like adding rice protein can make a difference, can shift that entire experience of aging. What makes brown rice protein unique, aside from being so easy to tolerate, is that it contains a good balance of amino acids, including plenty of methionine and cysteine. These two are known as sulfur-containing amino acids, and they help with cell repair, detoxification, and even joint health. That's a little bonus that many people don't realize. Brown rice protein doesn't just help with muscle, it also supports overall cellular health. It's also got a smooth, neutral flavor, which makes it easy to mix into just about anything: soups, stews, rice, porridge, even mashed vegetables. One of my clients swears by her recipe of brown rice protein stirred into her sweet potato mash with a touch of cinnamon. And not only does it taste good, it keeps her full and energized all afternoon. Now you might be wondering if it's that good? Why don't more people talk about it? The truth is, brown rice protein has quietly built a reputation in the nutrition world, but it doesn't have the marketing flash of other products. Among those who use it, especially older adults looking for a reliable, non-irritating protein, it's become a quiet favorite. Now we've arrived at something truly unique, a powder that doesn't just feed your muscles, but nourishes your entire body from the inside out. I'm talking about spirulina powder. It's not your typical protein supplement, and it doesn't come from a farm or a field. In fact, spirulina is a deep green-blue algae grown in freshwater lakes and sunlit ponds. It's been called a superfood, a miracle plant, even a gift from nature. And once you understand what it can do, especially for older adults, you might just agree. Unlike whey, pea, or rice protein, spirulina isn't taken for high amounts of protein per scoop, though it is about 60 to 70% protein by weight, which is impressive. What makes it special is how much more it brings to the table. It's packed with essential nutrients, B vitamins, iron, magnesium, beta-carotene, and one very powerful pigment called phycocyanin. Now, that might sound like a fancy scientific word, but here's what. You need to know phycocyanin helps fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two of the quiet but steady enemies of aging muscles. As we get older, our bodies face something researchers call inflammaging. It's a low-level chronic inflammation that slowly breaks down muscle tissue, stiffens joints, and drains our energy. Spirulina steps in like a calm, steady repair crew, reducing inflammation, protecting your cells, and helping your muscles recover more easily from daily wear and tear. There was a fascinating study done with older adults who took spirulina daily for 16 weeks, not only saw their antioxidant levels increase, but also experienced a decrease in inflammatory markers, specifically a compound called IL-6, which is directly linked to muscle breakdown in seniors. This indicates that spirulina doesn't just help you feel better, it's actively protecting your muscle tissue from damage at the cellular level. I recall a gentleman named James, 70 years old, who wrote to me after trying spirulina for the first time. He was skeptical and referred to it as pond scum at first. His words, not mine. But after a few weeks, he noticed something. He didn't feel as wiped out after his morning walks, and his legs didn't ache the way they used to. He even started doing light stretching again. It's like my body just breathes easier, he said. That's the power of spirulina, subtle, steady improvement. If you're someone who tires easily or feels like your endurance isn't what it used to be, spirulina might surprise you. Another study found that people taking spirulina could exercise longer before getting tired and recovered faster afterward. That's not just for athletes, it's for anyone who wants to walk farther, move longer, or enjoy daily activities without hitting a wall. Now, a quick heads up. Spirulina does have a bit of an earthy, sea-like taste. It's not unpleasant, but it can take a little getting used to. The good news is you don't need much, even half a teaspoon a day stirred into water, juice, or a smoothie can deliver big benefits over time. Some people mix it with lemon or a little apple juice to soften the flavor, while others take it in capsule form. Either way, consistency is key. What counts as another bonus is that spirulina is one of the few natural plant sources of vitamin B12, something many older adults are deficient in without even realizing it. Low B12 can lead to fatigue, brain fog, and even nerve issues. So adding spirulina can help you feel stronger, sharper, and more focused. The best part is that it works gently. No heavy digestion, no bloating, no crash. Just steady, natural support like a quiet companion working in the background, helping your body function a little bit better every day. So there you have it. It features 5 natural powders, each with its own unique way of helping your muscles stay strong, flexible, and full of life. No, you don't need all 5. Even one used regularly can shift the way your body feels and moves. It's not about chasing youth. It's about claiming the strength that's still yours. Staying strong after 60 isn't about lifting heavy or running marathons. It's about making smart, nourishing choices. These powders aren't magic, but they are simple, powerful tools you can stir into your tea or blend into your meals. Age is no barrier to maintaining strength and energy. Sticking to small changes, like proper nutrition and light exercise, can make a big difference to your health. In today's world, many older adults overlook muscle health as inevitable. However, adding these powders to your diet, like in smoothies, soups, or teas, is a simple way to support your body. Combined with light exercise, like walking or yoga, they can help improve strength, balance, and energy. Start small. Be consistent and listen to your body to live a healthier life every day, whether it's a smoothie or a sprinkle into your day. If this video sparks something for you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried any of these? What worked for you? If you're interested in more gentle, science-backed tips to help you stay active and feel alive, please like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Zen Health. We're on this journey together, and I truly believe the best chapters of your life can still be full of strength, joy, and energy. Until next time, be kind to your body. It's working hard for you each day.